Stop all contact, go cold turkey. The first and most important step is to cut off all contact with her. This may be one of the hardest things you'll ever do, but it's also the most powerful. No texting, no calling, and absolutely no checking her social media. The more you chase her, the more she pulls away. When you keep reaching out, you're only confirming that she made the right decision by walking away. Going silent sends a powerful message: you respect yourself enough to walk away. Silence speaks volumes. When you're no longer available, she'll start to wonder where you went. She'll begin to notice the void you left behind. Most men make the mistake of thinking they can't survive without her. But the truth is, you can and you will. Silence helps you regain control over your emotions and your life. Delete her number if you have to. Block her if necessary. Remove anything that reminds you of her, from messages to old photos. The more distance you create, the more she'll be forced to reflect. She can't miss you if you never go away. Your silence becomes the loudest message of all: I no longer need you to validate my worth. Transform yourself. While you're staying silent, use that time to focus entirely on self-improvement. This is your moment to turn heartbreak into motivation. Start working out regularly, improve your diet, and make your health a priority. Every time you feel pain, anger, or sadness, use that energy to fuel your growth. Transformation isn't just about changing how you look. It's about becoming stronger emotionally and mentally, too. Read books that challenge you. Set goals that excite you. Start waking up earlier and following a routine that puts you in control of your life. She might have expected you to fall apart after the breakup, but imagine how powerful it will be when she sees that you have become a new man, someone stronger, more confident, and thriving. That image will stay with her. You don't need to post every step online. Just work on yourself quietly. Let your transformation be your statement. Whether it's a new skill, a better mindset, or a stronger body, every improvement adds value to your life. This isn't just about making her regret losing you. It's about becoming the version of yourself that even you can be proud of. Become someone you would admire. That's true power. Adopt a Stoic mindset. A Stoic mindset is one of your greatest tools during a breakup. It teaches you that while you cannot control what happens around you, you can always control how you respond. After a breakup, emotions can feel overwhelming. You might feel anger, sadness, or confusion. But letting those emotions dictate your actions will only make things worse. Instead of reacting impulsively, choose calmness. Accept what has happened. You cannot change the past, but you can control your future. This is what the Stoics believe: true power lies in your attitude and your ability to remain steady in the face of difficulty. Practice mindfulness daily. Use meditation or journaling to sort through your thoughts. When you feel overwhelmed, take a deep breath and remind yourself that your response defines you, not your circumstances. Emotional control is not about suppressing how you feel. It is about mastering your inner world so that nothing outside of you has the power to break you. When your ex sees that you are not falling apart, it sends a strong message. You are no longer the same man she left. You have evolved, and that strength is something she will not be able to ignore. Upgrade your social circle. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. After a breakup, it's essential to take a hard look at your inner circle. Are the people around you pushing you to grow, or are they keeping you stuck in the same old patterns? If your current circle is not encouraging your progress, it's time to make a change. Start surrounding yourself with individuals who are ambitious, focused, and driven. Join groups, attend events, or connect with people who share your goals and values. When you spend time with those who are constantly improving, you will naturally begin to elevate yourself as well. The shift will not go unnoticed. When she sees you building relationships with high-value people, it will spark something in her. She'll realize that you are moving into a new league, one she might not be part of anymore. Your social circle should reflect the future you are building, not the past you are leaving behind. Choose friends who challenge your thinking, inspire growth, and encourage your evolution. The company you keep plays a huge role in your personal transformation. Surround yourself with excellence and you will rise with it. Become unavailable. After a breakup, many men make the mistake of staying too accessible, hoping their presence will make her reconsider. But the opposite is true. The more available you are, the less value you hold. To make her miss you, you must become harder to reach. Do not respond to her messages right away. Do not always be free to hang out or talk. Start filling your schedule with things that matter. Work, hobbies, fitness, and personal development. Show her and yourself that your life does not revolve around her anymore. When you become less available, you create mystery. She will begin to wonder where you are, what you are doing, and why you are not chasing her like before. That curiosity often leads to regret. People desire what they cannot easily access. But this is not just about pretending to be busy. You need to actually build a life so full and fulfilling that you do not have time to think about her constantly. Focus on yourself and your goals. The more you invest in your own growth, the more desirable and confident you become. Becoming unavailable shows that you respect your time, your energy, and your worth. Become emotionally strong. Emotional strength is one of the most attractive traits a man can have. After a breakup, it is easy to fall into sadness, anger, or jealousy. But if you let those emotions control you, you lose power not only in her eyes, but in your own. Instead of reacting to every wave of emotion, learn to manage your feelings in a healthy way. This does not mean suppressing your emotions. It means processing them with maturity. Talk to a therapist, write in a journal, or speak with a trusted mentor. Find constructive outlets to release what you are carrying. When she sees that you are emotionally grounded, it will hit differently. You are not the same man who once struggled to hold it together. You have evolved into someone calm, confident, and self-aware. Emotional resilience affects every part of your life. You make better decisions, handle challenges with grace, and keep moving forward without being shaken. This strength is rare and deeply powerful. Make emotional control a daily practice. Pause before reacting. Choose thoughtful responses over impulsive ones. Over time, you will gain a quiet inner strength that cannot be shaken, and that kind of power is unforgettable. Date new people. One of the most important steps in moving forward is opening yourself up to new connections. Start dating again, not to make her jealous, but to remind yourself that you have options. There are plenty of amazing women out there who can bring value, joy, and connection into your life. This is not about playing games. It is about healing, growing, and expanding your perspective. When you meet new people, you begin to understand what you truly want in a relationship. You also prove to yourself that your worth is not tied to one person's opinion or presence. As you explore new connections, do it with honesty and respect. Do not treat others as placeholders or revenge tools. Let the process be genuine. If she sees that you are moving on and becoming someone other women are drawn to, it may trigger regret. But again, that is not the goal. Your growth is. Put yourself out there. Join dating apps, attend social events, or try something new. Even casual conversations can help rebuild your confidence. The key is to shift your focus from the past to the possibilities ahead. You are not looking to fill a void, you are discovering what is next. And that is powerful. Let her come to you. After you have done the work improving yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, it is time to stop chasing and start attracting. If she truly regrets losing you, she will reach out. But when she does, you must stay composed. Do not rush to respond. Do not act as if you have been waiting. Be polite, but keep your distance. Let her feel the impact of your absence. Let her realize how different life feels without you in it. When you stop chasing, the dynamic shifts. You are no longer the man seeking approval. You are the man who has moved forward. If she wants back into your life, she will have to earn her place. You are no longer the person she left behind. You have grown and your standards have changed. That means you have the right to decide whether she fits into the life you are building. Stay grounded. Remain calm. Do not let her presence shake the confidence you have built. If she truly regrets losing you, she will make it known. And if she does not, it will not matter. because by now you have learned that you are enough with or without her. Live with purpose. One of the most powerful things you can do after a breakup is to find your purpose and make it your focus. When your life revolves around someone else, it shows a lack of direction. But when you discover your mission, whether it is career-driven, creative, or personal, you become magnetic. Women are naturally drawn to men who have a clear sense of purpose. It shows strength, drive, and independence. The moment you start putting your energy into meaningful goals, everything else starts to align. Your confidence grows, your self-worth increases, and your mindset shifts from loss to growth. Spend time each day working towards something bigger than yourself. Whether it is building a business, mastering a craft, or improving your community, pour your energy into it. When she sees that your attention is no longer on her but on building something great, she will feel that absence and likely regret walking away. Purpose gives you clarity. It protects you from distractions and keeps you grounded during emotional challenges. When you live with purpose, you no longer chase love or approval. You attract it naturally simply by being committed to something real. That is the kind of man she will remember and maybe wish she had never left. Build a legacy. After a breakup, it is easy to get caught up in short-term emotions. But if you want to rise above the pain and truly grow, start thinking long-term. Ask yourself, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Building a legacy means focusing on something that lasts beyond fleeting relationships. It could be a business, a creative project, a personal brand, or a meaningful contribution to your community. When you pour your energy into something bigger than yourself, your mindset changes. You stop chasing validation and start creating real value. People are drawn to those who are building something meaningful. When she sees that you are no longer stuck in the past but are now focused on building a future, it will shift how she views you. You are no longer just her ex. You are someone with vision, ambition, and a mission. Set long-term goals. Think about the impact you want to make and the kind of life you want to create. Every day take steps that move you closer to that vision. A man who is building a legacy does not chase. He creates, he leads, and he becomes unforgettable not just to her but to everyone around him. Embrace your freedom. One of the most overlooked gifts after a breakup is freedom. Society often pressures men to settle down, to follow a specific path, or to fit into a mold. But right now you are free, and that is incredibly powerful. Instead of seeing your breakup as a loss, see it as a chance to rediscover who you are. You are no longer tied to someone else's expectations. You have the space to explore what you truly want in life. Use this time to try new things. Travel, take risks, and grow in ways you never could before. Freedom means no compromises, no emotional restrictions, and no need to explain your choices to anyone. It allows you to build a life that is completely your own. That independence is attractive not just to others but to yourself. When she sees you thriving without limitations, it will spark something in her. She may regret ever trying to hold you back. But more importantly, you will realize that you never needed anyone to feel whole. This chapter is about you becoming who you were meant to be, living fully and embracing every opportunity that comes with your newfound independence. That is true power. Be unapologetically you. The most powerful version of you is the one that embraces who you are, flaws, strengths, and all. Stop trying to fit into someone else's expectations. You do not need to change who you are to make anyone stay. The right people will appreciate you exactly as you are. After a breakup, it is tempting to shape yourself into what you think your ex wanted. But that is a trap. Real growth comes from owning your story and living with confidence in your identity. You are not here to impress anyone. You are here to become the best version of yourself, authentic, grounded, and unapologetically real. When she sees that you are no longer trying to win her back or prove your worth, it will shift everything. Confidence that comes from self-acceptance is magnetic. You are no longer seeking approval because you know who you are. Take pride in your journey. Own your past. Speak your truth. Be bold enough to live your life without apology. When you stop hiding parts of yourself and start showing up fully, people will notice. And if she sees the man you have become and regrets walking away, that is her burden to carry, not yours. Heartbreak can feel like the end of the world, but it can also be the beginning of a powerful transformation if you choose to see it that way. The key lesson here is to stop giving your energy to someone who walked away and start pouring it into yourself. The first step is silence. Stop all contact. This is not about playing games, but about reclaiming your self-respect. When you remove her from your focus, you create space to heal and grow. Use this time to transform yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Hit the gym, learn new skills, and develop habits that make you stronger. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you to become better. Live with purpose by setting clear goals that push you forward, and focus on building something meaningful that will outlast fleeting relationships. Embrace your freedom and explore who you truly are. Most importantly, learn to be unapologetically yourself. Stop seeking validation from anyone else. When you commit to becoming the best version of you, not only will you feel happier and more confident, but you might also realize that you no longer want what you lost. True power comes from within. If this video gave you the strength to rise after heartbreak, don't stop here. Your journey has just begun. Click on the next video to learn how to take your power to the next level. Keep growing, keep evolving. Your best self is waiting.